Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'll be showing you how to make grime in the style of Preditah, mainly inspired by his tracks Donkey Kong, Circles and Conundrum. The project file, samples and presets are available for a small contribution in the description, and please like and subscribe if you appreciate my content. As always, you can comment with suggestions for future videos below, and if you'd like me to cover Preditah's UKG style, let me know. There are some videos of Preditah in the description which give insight into his productions, and if you like this style, check out my grimy 808s serum pack, also linked below. Our BPM is 140 and we're in the key of A harmonic minor. This is the kick. Preditah's kick patterns generally utilize some division of dotted notes, so I've emulated this. Next we have the drums group. First, we have the clap, which mostly follows the rhythm of the kick. Then we have the snare, which is adding groove like a ghost note. Next, we have the high drums. There's a tambourine, plus two hats in a drum rack, which have been panned. Then we have the 808 cowbell. Finally, we have the perks group, and here we have bongos and a tabla hit in a drum rack with choking and panning, a laser sound, and this grimy perk. The tabla hit is layered with the cowbell. And this type of layering is heard in semitone. This logic swing is applied to all the MIDI in the drums group, and I've chosen this as Preditah uses logic as his DAW. On the drums group, there's saturation and parallel compression. EQ and reverb via A. I've got this short empty club preset on the send. I often use drum bus on my drums group, but this seems to work best if you want to make sounds warm and dirty. However, as Preditah's mixes are quite clean and bright, I've used more transparent processing. Next, we have the basses. First, we have this pulse glide patch. In massive, there's a square wave taken down by 2 octaves and a low pass filter with high resonance with its cutoff modulated by envelope 1. The repitching is being created by the large amount of glide in the oscillator tab, with Preditah using a similar pitching around resonant square bass in overdose. There's classic tube in the effects. I created a similar sound in my How To Pulse X in Massive short, which I'll link with that preset available for free. Then we have this gliding square made in Serum. Oscillator A is a square wave taken down by 2 octaves with its unison at 7. The noise oscillator has been activated and is using the bright white noise, and both oscillators are running into this low pass filter with its cutoff taken down and drive turned up. There's glide in the voicing tab and distortion in the effects. I've used an EQ3 to effectively increase the bass levels. On the group, we have similar processing to the drums. However, a utility is monoing the bass frequencies, and there's sidechaining using the kick as a trigger. In tracks like Donkey Kong and Circles, the kick seems louder than the bass, so this is something I've emulated. Reverb is applied via A. Next, we have the melodic group. Starting with the strings. The use of strings and their melodic and rhythmic characteristics are inspired by Donkey Kong and Circles. Again, there are lots of dotted notes. This is from Labs, so it's available for free. I'll link the pack below. The preset is called String Short, and I've taken the reverb off. On the channel, there's Saturator and Utility, which is both monoing the lower frequencies of the strings and panning them slightly because for some reason they were left side dominant. Next, we have the horns. These chords are layered with the strings and they play the same notes. The horns are from a Contact library, and it's a trumpet preset from the orchestral library within the factory library. I've removed the reverb. There's saturation on the channel. Next, we have the beep. In Serum, we have this shape in the basic shapes, as well as bright white noise in the noise oscillator. There's a low pass filter with its cutoff modulated by LFO1. You can see the amp envelope is very short, and in the effects there's distortion. On the channel there's Redux, which is what's creating a digitally distorted texture. There's a bit crush lead in both Circles and Splinter, and this technique is common in Grime. The group, there's more saturation, parallel compression, EQ, and reverb via A. Finally, we have the effects. Yeah. 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 The Orc kit is layered with the beep. Yeah. Yeah. I've found this shout on Freesound, and I'll link it in the description. Been pitched up by 4 semitones, and on the channel there's drum bus with compression and this vinyl redux saturation rack, which is a clean channel, and a channel with mild redux and vinyl saturation. This helps crunch up any sounds, and I've used it on vocals here, but it works particularly well on percussion. Then we have an EQ. On the group, there's saturator, parallel compression, EQ, and reverb via A. And that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and please leave any questions in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.